Blimey, this t-shirt really is yellow, isn't it, guys? Anyway, just a quick little video from me because, well, SAMIE has been on Liam and Millie's podcast, guys, and she has confirmed that these infamous messages were not photoshopped and that they were real. I'll play you the clip, see for yourself. She says that whatever Mitch got his hands on wasn't what she saw, and what she saw was real. And she's prepared to stand aside Olivia and say, these were not photoshopped. I've seen them. They're real. So let's have a look at what she says. Here we go.
But Liv has had some stick, hasn't she, off these the fake text or screenshot thing. I think that was Mitch, wasn't it?
No.
Mitch made them up or something, didn't he?
Well, yeah, Mitch has made up something because he said he really wanted Gabby and Casey to win the show. So he made up these receipts, like, after begging to get the real ones that haven't been put out there. Like, after begging to get the real ones, he's now made up these fake ones, and they've just circulated everywhere. And that is a big lump of my hate right now, because they're like, you lied on national TV, da-da-da-da-da. Like, one, I didn't stand up and say, like, I've got these, and da-da-da-da. I know for a fact that Liv did not Photoshop and create these messages herself.
Right.
And so that is why I said, like, that's why I stuck up for her in that time, because I knew, like, I'd seen, like, I knew. So then...
But you wasn't actively going there and saying, I've got these screenshots, you just backing up what Liv said, because she was on loads of stick, wasn't she, run the play bit?
Yeah, like, there was like
what did you say?
4 people on her. I said, we've seen them.
So, yeah.
Because
but you have seen something,
seen these messages, but you don't know whether they're forged or not, so you've just gone... Or do you?
But then,
But again, it comes back to it's making out that, like, people see that and the way it's edited as well. It looks like you're just trying to, like, come at Grace and Luca when
of course
you're probably not.
When what they didn't see was when I stood up and I voted the least compatible couple, I was standing up for like 10 minutes and I was being pushed by we call it the VOG, the voice of God, to speak about the couple sitting down, which is speak about Grace and Luca, of course. They just wanted to also obviously run with this narrative that I hate them and I want to break them up and he should be with me.
So unfair on you.
Yeah, but I refused. That's what I refused to do.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not saying anything else, so I sat down.
Yeah.
But then when I'm seeing Olivia get attacked saying she's 30, she needs to get a job, she's probably photoshopped these herself. I know she hasn't photoshopped them because I've seen them. So that is when I spoke up and was like, listen, I've seen them. But I don't actually think
it's a bad thing to say.
I don't think it's a bad thing to say. I honestly don't.
So what do you make of that? Now, I know people will have divided opinions on SAMIE, just like they do on Olivia. This is the first time I can think of where we've actually had someone say that they are real in an interview. I believe all the other contestants who've come out thus far have either said they're fake or they're not sure about them. But this time, SAMIE's come out to say no, they were real. Now, I suppose we can say, well, she's got a bone of contention with Grace and Luca. She doesn't really like Grace and Luca. Grace and Luca don't really like her. But regardless, she's prepared to go on record and say the messages were real. And I would really like to hear from Grace on this now and get a little clarification. Because as far as I can make out, Grace might have actually seen them, but has kept very silent about that. I find it hard to believe Grace hasn't seen them. Don't you? I'm sure she has. Anyway, I know I keep harping on about this, but this evidence keeps popping up, guys. It's fascinating, isn't it? But not fascinating enough for me to carry on. So there you go. Goodbye.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
No, I just said to her, like, honestly, if you felt like I haven't done anything in my eyes to you. Yeah. And it was just about the messages and stuff. And I was like, listen, like, I was saying what I've seen. Yeah. She agreed that she didn't think that Liv had photoshopped them or anything like that, which I was like, oh okay, well, like, can you tell everyone else that? Because I just knew what Liv was going through and what I was going through as well. And I was like, it just wasn't nice.
So she fully knows about the hate then? That
she fully knows about the hate, but she didn't apologise for calling me the snakiest.